In this video, I'll be explaining every single major crypto scam that you should know. I highly recommend you guys watching this full video, as me explaining one of these scams could potentially save you. Now, some of these may be obvious, but some are honestly pretty new and has already proven themselves to be quite dangerous. So stay safe out there and enjoy the video. I don't know why I did that. Scam 1, the rug pull. Let's start the scam that probably cost more people money compared to any other scam. Picture this. A new token launches with a slick marketing, professional website, and active social media. The developers promise revolutionary technology, maybe even some vague claims about changing the finance world forever. Early investors pile in, the price starts climbing, more people see the gains, and they just jump right on in. Then one day, without any warning, the developer drained all the liquidity, and the trading pool vanishes just like that. The token essentially becomes worthless instantly. Your investment's gone, and what makes his rug pull even more devastating is that they exploit on genuine excitement. These projects often spend months building hype, creating fake partnerships, maybe even paying influencers to promote them. By the time they rug, thousands of people have invested and thousands of people have lost their money. Then there's a pump and dump scheme, but of course in this video, crypto style. Private groups on Telegram or Discord pick a low volume coin, usually something obscure, at a predetermined time where everyone buys simultaneously, and of course the price skyrockets up, leading other traders to see the sudden movement too, and thinking something big is happening. So of course they also buy in. And so that's when the insiders pretty much jump everything they have. The prices crash, organizers profit, and everybody else loses. But honestly, I think the most crazy part is a lot of these people are running groups that often charge membership fees. So their victims are literally paying for the privilege to be scammed. Of course, not every group is like this, but there's just a lot out there. It's really hard to distinguish the good ones from the bad. So when joining new groups, just be really conscious on what they're promoting. A really easy way to know if a group is good or bad is by knowing how censored the community is. If you see a message on a Telegram group and only see positive reactions, and you can't even select your own reaction, that's just obvious they're censoring and limiting on how the people who got scammed before are able to express their frustrations. There's a lot more things you can do, but honestly, I gotta get through the rest of the video. But while I'm talking about safe groups to join, check out my Discord group down below, as I'll be trying to do my best on promoting the best coins out there. Of course, nothing there is financial advice, but I'll be making sure that the developers and any coin that I promote has a really low chance of being rug pulled, or even pumped dumped in that matter. Anyways, let's go on to the next scam. Fake crypto giveaways might sound obvious, but they honestly work quite well. That looks exactly like a celebrity or major crypto figure. Maybe Elon Musk or Logan Paul, maybe even a founder for a major exchange. They announce a giveaway, send one Bitcoin, and get two back. It sounds ridiculous, right? Yet people fall for it constantly, because the fake person looks real. Often appearing in the comment sections of a real person's post, the scammer plays on urgency, limited time offer, or even first come first serve. So people rush in, sending their crypto without thinking. Obviously, nothing comes back, and the promise, give me one, get two back, never sees the light of day. The scammers just collected free money from the people who honestly should have known better. Phishing attacks. Phishing attacks represent a different breed of danger. You receive an email that looks like it's from your exchange, or probably even wallet provider. There's a problem with your account. You need to verify something immediately. Click the link and the website looks perfect, identical to the real one. You enter your login details, or worse, you enter your seed phrase, which if you don't know, if somebody has your seed phrase for your wallet, you're honestly cooked. Anyways, congratulations, you just give them access to your funds. These phishing sites are honestly pretty hard to distinguish from the real ones. The URL might be off by one letter, and this is a scam that often even gets tech-savvy people. So please make sure when you're visiting a website that's asking for your credentials, is that the website handle is actually pixel perfect. Now obviously don't trust anything that is one letter off. Fake exchanges. Fake exchanges take this concept further. An entire website that looks like a functioning crypto exchange. You can browse coins, see price charts, even make deposits. Except none of it is real. The moment you deposit crypto, it goes straight into the scammer's wallet. The website might stay up for a couple weeks collecting deposits from multiple victims, before disappearing overnight, never to be seen again. Romance scams. Romance scams might seem unrelated to crypto, but they became one of the most profitable scam categories. Someone reaches out to you on a dating app or social media. They're honestly quite attractive. Over weeks or months, depending on how determined the scammer is on getting your crypto, eventually they will mention crypto investing. They're making incredible returns, and they want you to succeed too. They guide you to a platform which is completely fake, like the scam I kind of mentioned before. You deposit money, you even see profits on your account, but when you try to withdraw, suddenly there are fees, taxes, problems, and you just never get your money back. And honestly, the psychological manipulation to succeed the scam is honestly pretty brutal. Victims aren't just losing money, they're losing relationships they thought were real. Fake airdrops. Fake airdrops sounds like free money. You hear about a new token distribution, all you need to do is connect your wallet and claim your free token. You click the link, connect your wallet, approve the transaction, and instead of receiving tokens, I'm assuming you probably know where this is going, but you just approved yourself of getting everything you own drained. This scam exploits how blockchain transactions work. When you approve a smart contract, you're giving it permission to access your wallet. Most people don't understand what they're approving. They see claim airdrop and click yes. By the time they realize what happened, their wallet is empty. And I'm gonna take a quick pit stop here and talk about one common theme all these scams have right now, is that they all rely on you on making the decision. Whether it's greed, fear, urgency, or trust, scammers manipulate your emotions to bypass your logic. Understanding how these work is honestly your first line of this defense. There are even more elaborate schemes I'm going to go over, but I just thought I'll say this right here before we move on. Also, if you're liking this content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as I plan on posting a lot more crypto content just like this. Anyways, let's go on to the next scam. Ponzi schemes. Ponzi schemes have found a comfortable home on the crypto space. A platform launches a promising consistent return, maybe 10% monthly, sometimes even higher. They claim they have trading algorithms, special market access, or insider strategies. Now, early investors may see their promised returns, and they will most likely tell their friends or family, leading those friends or family members to invest themselves to also receive the returns that they're promising. Anyways, the word spreads and more people deposit funds. Everything seems legitimate because people are actually getting paid, but there's no real investing happening. The platform simply pays old investors using deposits from new investors. This works perfectly until new deposits slow down. When withdrawal requests exceeds new deposits, the platform suddenly has technical difficulties, or they announce they've been hacked, or they honestly might just disappear entirely without announcing anything. Everyone at the end of the day who has money in the Ponzi scheme loses everything. BitConnect became a poster child for the crypto Ponzi schemes, collapsing in 2018 and taking billions with it. The promised returns should have been the first red flag. Legitimate investors don't guarantee consistent high returns regardless of market condition. Malicious smart contracts demonstrate how blockchain technology itself can become a weapon. Someone creates a new token. The code includes hidden functions that only the creator can execute. Perhaps it's a function that prevents anyone except the creator from selling. Maybe it's the ability to mint unlimited new tokens, diluting everyone else's holdings. The token gets listed, people buy it, and the price increases. Then the creator execute this hidden function. They might dump massive amounts of newly minted tokens, crashing the price, or they might just make it so they're the only ones allowed to sell, while everyone else's tokens are permanently locked. These honeypot tokens trap your money. You can buy in, but the code prevents you from ever selling. Reading smart contract code requires technical knowledge most people don't have, including myself, honestly. Scammers exploit this knowledge gap a lot. Impersonation scams. You're in a Discord server for a crypto project. Someone messages you claiming to be from the support team. They notice an issue with your wallet or yada yada yada, you know the big deal. So they send you a link. Anyways, they're not who they say they are, obviously. This past week, I've been messaged by at least like 10 impersonators claiming to be my friends. Obviously, they don't know I'm friends with the person they're impersonating, so it's kind of funny when I mess around with them, but yeah, it's a very common thing that happens when you join communities, groups, or even projects that have a whole team behind it. They're counting on you not checking their account closely, because obviously they won't have the same exact name as the person they're impersonating. Also, almost every single time an official support team member for anything you're a part of will never message you first, or most importantly, ask for your seed phrases or private keys. So that's something I highly recommend you just look out for whenever you get friend requests or reached out by somebody you don't have friended. Crypto malware. Malware targeting crypto has evolved beyond simple viruses. Sophisticated programs scan your computer for anything resembling a seed phrase. They monitor your clipboard, replacing copied wallet addresses with the attacker's address. You think you're pasting your friend's wallet address, but you're actually sending funds to a scammer. Some malware specifically targets browser extensions, waiting until you approve a transaction, then modifying the destination address at the last second. Hardware wallets are often the strongest defense against most of these these attacks. These physical devices store your private keys completely offline. Even if your computer has malware, the key never leaves the device. You verify transactions on the device screen, not your potentially compromised computer. This eliminates clipboard hijacking and transaction modification attacks. Lastly, dusting attacks. Dusting attacks represent a more subtle threat. You wake up, find a tiny amount of random tokens in your wallet, a few cents for a random coin you never heard of. No, this isn't a generous stranger giving you a random token. It's a scammer that sends dust amounts to thousands of wallets, as most blockchain transactions are public. By sending you identifiable tokens, they can track your wallet's movement. They're building a profile on your activity. Maybe they discover you're connected to a large exchange account. Perhaps they identify patterns in your trading. This information helps them craft targeted attacks. The dust itself is not dangerous. The best practice is to simply ignore these tokens. Don't try to move them or even interact with them. Some attackers even poison the token, making them appear valuable to trick you into visiting malicious websites to trade them. And honestly, I have seen quite a few dust tokens in my wallets. I'm so happy somebody told me about them before I did anything with them. But with that said, if you want to stay really safe out there, I highly recommend the app FOMO, as it's by far the best app on your phone to trade, as it's by far the best place to buy crypto and trade meme coins. Use my referral link down below, as you'll get 30% off any fees you might pay. If you don't use my referral link, well, you're honestly just costing yourself money. Anyways, if you want an explanation for the top cryptocurrencies out there right now, watch this video right here, as I explain every major cryptocurrency that you should probably know of. Anyways, that's it for me. Join my groups down below. I'll see you guys in the next video.